Hey, brothers and sisters, what's up? The Catwoman is back. Yes, that's right. The Catwoman with the long cat facts, Halle Berry, back in the news. Okay, dang. I wish I could say she was back in the news for some different kind of bad news, but turns out to be the same old bad news that all these guys keep going through. All these people wanting to hook up with Halle Berry, no matter how old she get, because they look at the body like nobody else in the world can get a body like that, especially in a world when many women outside of the United States and many inside of the United States kind of could get Halle Berry's shape. Only thing she got over them is she was promoted and famous. And yes, she did herself in with Monster Ball. Sad that they would give that an Academy Award, but it is what it is. And we're going to answer a particular question that's been going around, or let's just say we're going to put a statement to rest um, when it comes to Halle Berry. On Facebook, this kind of generates from Facebook in the conversations and stuff. And since I can't conversate because um, me conversating is tantamount to spam. So you can't get me for HH speak. So you say I'm spamming because I'm prolific and wow, these people are a joke, Facebook and stuff. But it is what it is. Remember, brothers, we don't own none of this stuff. This is their stuff, and this is how they control us and everybody else in the country through these media. But let's take a look at Halle Berry and her Ghost Night. Because most of these BAWs have one. And take it from me, she's a BAW. And we'll get into that. That's the question. People keep wondering what Halle Berry is. And any brother that don't understand this cannot complain about why women don't respect them. There is no such thing as a mixed child. That child may be mixed up because their mama put their head job on them, but you are who your father is. If your father is Caucasian, then you are Caucasian. If your father is Negroid, then you are Negroid. Mongoloid, then you are Mongoloid. You get it? Oriental, all right? Then that's who you are. We are the only group of people, the so-called Black Americans, that don't understand that in the world. In the world. Understand? So let's break this down about more bad news going on with Halle Berry. All right? The Catwoman with the long cat facts. Before we do that, let me greet everybody. Hovorn hardu gudal, ola oi to the bay. Pasas los bonjour mes amis. Keta bawani konnichiwa. Ni hao ni ama. Sani bonani. Jumbo habaragani. Assalamu alaikum and shalom. All right. So, let me remind you, let's get those thumbs up. All this stuff will be in the description box. These are my donation links. The thumbs up, very important. If you want to contact me, my email also will. Where is my email? Okay. My email will be in the description box also. All right. So, uh, wonder what happened here. Okay, I'm looking for my email, but it'll be in the description box. All right. So let's start breaking this. All right. Mrs. Catwoman. All right. Halle Berry opens in a new window claim that her twisted baby daddy, Gabriel Aubrey, opens in a new window, ruined her life with racism, psychological abuse, and claimed the handsome model carried an, okay, y'all read what's going on, according to secret court papers obtained by radaronline.com. Yep, so much for those secrets. If you read down this, you have the makings of the custody battle, where the black woman, trust me, she's black again, and we'll get to that in a minute, where these women, and it's just women in the United States, period, will levy any kind of false claim against the man because they know it sells. Even though people understand that 75% of all these alleged incidents of assaults of these types by these women, these claims have turned out to be false after police investigation and stuff. And understand what we mean by it turned out to be false. These are people where the men are the targets and they're just going after the men anyway. But these things have been so ridiculously false by evidence that was able to be produced that the police just really couldn't do nothing with it. 75%. As sad for the 25% of the females that stuff happened to, but serious, 75% false, right? Many of the times is this case like this. You got a custody battle. So this woman pulled out all the stops to try to just trash this man. From they had no bed, bound chicken wow wow life. All right. She said his performance in the bed diminished after 1 year. All right. This is, I mean, she's really going in. So she's attacking his manhood. She's going to attack his family. And she's going to bring up deep, dark secrets we don't know. All right. This woman is going for the throat. But here's her problem. Her problem is going to be her cat facts. Arbery, her ghost knight, his attorney asked the court to strike much of Barry's testimony from the record. All right. And her account of Arbery's temper misstate the facts. This isn't the first time she lied on a man and accused him of something that he did not do. Like somebody else did something to her, but she blamed the dude that she was actually angry with. We'll get into that. This is why we say that Halle Berry is not biracial. That's her dad right there. Deeply melanated. He had a Caucasian woman. All right. She is not biracial. She's Afro. She's Negroid. That's what she is. Because you are who your daddy is. Get that straight. And for you dudes that's buying into all these labels, they're diminishing who you are. As men, they are diminishing, and you are helping them by going along with those labels. Because if you say, well, biracial, well, she's just both and this, that, then you diminish who you are as a man over your own child by saying that. No, my child, any child that comes from a woman will be Afro or Negroid because that's who I am. I carry down them genes. I put the melanin in her. You understand? And then we get to this. The man was provoked by Barry, who subjected him to nasty screaming fits. Contrary to public perception, Halle has a particularly nasty temper, and she can be really controlling and vindictive. All right, the source says. Okay, this now we just freezing right here. This is just only one person, right? Um, and so it goes with this open new window thing. She moved the date. Okay, so they're having this thing. Let's see what the rest of the quad had to say about Pastor Halle Berry, about her temperament. All right. So let's take a look at her cat facts. Her cat facts include one, Eric Benet. Ooh, Eric Benet looked at the opportunity to pile in, pile on, confirm, verify, put in his 2 cents, right? Her second husband, so she's on husband number 3 with him. Um, the guy, I don't know if it's 3 or 4, the new one, right? But Eric Benet, he was her second husband. Eric Benet was like, my man, David Justice is tweeting some truth. We got to get to what David Justice said this morning. Justice also used the platform to remove his name from the rumor mill of abusers and added a new one. When she first reported that she had been abused in an abusive relationship, she would name the famous former boyfriend WS, he tweeted. While it is unclear whom exactly Justice is referring to, Berry dated Wesley Snipes in 1990. Woo, the cat facts moves on. Now, y'all gotta understand this. Her first marriage, Berry's first marriage, was to former Yankee David Justice. It ended with her filing a restraining order against him. Now, now understand this, she filed a restraining order against him. Following the Martinez divorce announcement, he's come out swinging on social media. He is particularly incensed that Berry, who has spoken openly about being in an abusive relationship with, in which she was hit so hard that she lost 80% of her hearing in one ear, never made it clear to the public that he wasn't the abuser, because he wasn't. Now, understand this. Her temper, and they said she's vindictive. This woman is wicked, and so this may have spurred somebody to enact said violence on her, but he's saying it wasn't him. A bunch of people said it wasn't him, but she blamed him anyway just to get a leg up in the court case. That's vindictive. She was mad at me leaving the relationship, so she and her Hollywood team just tried to destroy my character. Vindictive. It had to be my fault, right? Yep. Mr. Eric, Gabriel, and Oliver were all her knights in shining armor. Understand it. So Eric Benet, Gabriel, Oliver, all knights in shining armor till it ends. Then we all become the worst guys in history. This is what men in the United States have to live through because the women get to lie at will. The only guys in the relationship with Holly, oh, hold on. Only the guys in the relationship with Holly, or Halle, I don't know how you say it. I'm sure y'all will correct me. Know the real deal. There will be another, of course. He'll be called the best until it ends. He recently tweeted. Hold on. This is what cracked me up. He signed off with a warning to Berry's most recent ex, Martinez. Just wait, Oliver. It's coming. The other shoe is about to fall. You see what I'm saying? Every man that she's been with who was miserable with her and are now happier without her are saying the same thing about her. And yet, because of her looks, she's going to get a pass. And her looks isn't like all that. And I guess she could still make it hitting that wall a little bit. The wall may be a little more friendly to her right now because she's such an iconic star to, well, a bunch of thirsty people. But, that's basically it. The wall is coming. And her attitude might do her in before the wall because I can't see any man wanting her after this. People used to always say, why is it that Holly Berry just really can't keep a man? Well, can't get no man. And this is this feminine hyper marriage mentality that you serve me now because you signed along the dotted line or straight line. She feels like she's entitled to make the man do whatever she wants by any means necessary. And these dudes are having a hard time at it because they got caught up in the gaze. The same gaze that a lot of other thirsty dudes get caught up in. But a lot of these guys go in, especially Eric Benet, not knowing. And Eric Benet got out of there quick. All right, understand this. When Eric Benet got out of there, everybody knew something was wrong with her. And it's just that strong sense of entitlement. But everybody look into them eyes and they say, ooh, she has a halfway decent shape. And I'm saying, what good is the shape if the attitude is really effed up? I mean, really think about it. What good is a woman's shape if she is foul as hell? What good is it? I'm telling y'all, you don't get caught up in the gaze. All right? And don't be dazed by the body. It's time for y'all to be some real men out there. I'm not saying don't go do what you want to do, but you need to understand who you're doing it with. You need to understand your purpose. These women are just gone crazy, seemingly. So y'all tell me what y'all think. Because at the end of the day, we tired of these so-called queens. Queens of the damn. Queens of privilege. Queens of you can't tell me nothing. Queens of where y'all going? Queens of you can't be with that woman. You hypocrite. You hypocrite. You selling out your right. Nope. Ain't gonna happen. Because this is a no depolicing zone. You can't expect people you don't want to wait for you to try to want them. Because they'll wise up and understand, this woman is full of crap. She don't want me, and she ain't worth waiting on. Y'all tell me what y'all think. With that said, I'm out.